It's always the right time to buy. We have a long-term view on this. I think that this is the decade of Bitcoin. This last decade was the first decade of Bitcoin, and it reached multi-$100 billion by March of 2020. But I think the pandemic catalyzed the next phase of growth and caused it to mature and come to the attention of institutional investors. And so I think the coming decade is the decade when institutions, corporations, governments, and the like begin to adopt Bitcoin as a digital asset. And so I think what we can see in El Salvador is the future model of the 21st century digital economy. And that would be billions of people with a digital wallet on a mobile device. And one of the things in the wallet is going to be a digital currency like the US dollar, probably running on a stable coin. And the other thing that's going to be in the wallet is a digital asset like Bitcoin. Bitcoin gives everybody in the world, and especially in El Salvador, the ability to save their money in an asset that's going to appreciate in value over time. And it's also providing a worldwide settlement and synchronization network that allows anybody in the world to plug their website, their mobile application, their bank into the global monetary network, and they're not forced to pay a 10% fee to move money back and forth or to wait days or weeks. And so El Salvador is the model, and the enthusiasm, excitement here is because there are billion people, 1.7 billion people that are unbanked. They need the same thing. An Android phone that costs $50, a bank in their pocket, and assets that go up in value. I think that this decade is going to see the explosion of the US dollar as the reserve currency of the world. It'll be the digital currency that'll be on every iPhone and every Android phone in every country in Africa and Asia and South America. And it'll move on Bitcoin rails. The Bitcoin open monetary protocol is what allows the US dollar to spread to billions of people. In an inflationary environment, money breaks down into two forms. There's a medium of exchange, we'll call it the currency, and that'll be controlled by governments, and the US currency is going to be the most powerful one. And then you need a store of value, and that's an asset, and Bitcoin is the most powerful store of value on earth. I mean that the US dollar is going to spread to billions and billions of people on crypto rails. And in order for it to go to everybody in South America and Africa and Asia, it's going to need to be plugged into an open digital monetary network, and that network is Bitcoin. So oftentimes people think that these things are in conflict. They're not. What you're going to see is the US dollar and BTC, both of them spreading to billions of people, because the world needs both. They need a medium of exchange that's compatible with payment networks and it's high speed. All of these are indicators that the entire world's beginning to realize that Bitcoin is the most powerful technology of the decade, and they're just noticing now. But the truth is, what they realize is that there's 8 billion people on the planet. Eventually, they'll all have a mobile device. They're all going to need a currency on the device, and they're going to need an asset on the device. As the world comes alive, they're going to realize that the only way that they can deploy digital currency to everybody on Earth is with a digital asset and an open monetary protocol, and that is Bitcoin. In fact, the most powerful, dominant digital property on Earth, and I think that it's essential if you're going to spread digital currency and digital assets to billions of people.